Rugged Rebel has left the announce table because he's got to get ready for this light heavyweight championship matchup. And here comes Farouk, also known as Ron Simmons, to officiate this next matchup. And happy 4th of July to all those that celebrate it, as BallyDung Wrestling has been giving people special matches here and a big card for Scars and Stripes 3. Of course, last year there was a big Scars and Stripes 2 event, and with Scars and Stripes 3, I'm sure the action will be big and there'll be so much action tonight. I've got my matchup with Kami Kaminari for the Ultimate Championship, which I'm not very happy about losing, but I'm going to get the opportunity tonight on the 4th of July to win the belt back, and I guess that's an even bigger honor to win it on the 4th of July. To win the Ultimate title on the 4th of July would be a big honor for me, as here comes the light heavyweight champion CanaRon, who won that title from Rugged Rebel at the last BallyDung event. I believe it was Royal Madness, where CanaRon was able to take, yes, it was Royal Madness 3, CanaRon was able to take that light heavyweight championship, and he's been celebrating that victory for quite a while. And Claire was going to give the Rugged Rebel his rematch opportunity here tonight. So Rugged Rebel getting an opportunity to try to regain that championship here on the 4th of July, as CanaRon just fired up and prepared. And I think maybe winning that championship has instilled more confidence in his career, as he's once again got BallyDung gold around his waist. And we'll just have to see how he does in his first defense of the title. As they say, though, it's easier to win the title than it is to keep it, because that target is on his back. As here comes the Rugged Rebel, who has shocked many in BallyDung Wrestling, apparently, with his alliance with Claire at WrestleWave, and fans were shocked. They didn't know what to think of the Rugged Rebel joining up with Claire, but I guess for him it's more of a career-oriented choice. At least that's what I'm thinking. But some are saying, well, it might be something else, but that all remains to be seen, as Rugged Rebel fired up and ready for his opportunity. And this is one shot to try to get that belt back. I think if he loses here tonight, then CanaRon would be possibly done facing the Rugged Rebel, because all champions get one rematch, and if they win but don't get the title, then I guess it's too bad. They've got to try to see if the board will give them another opportunity. But Rugged Rebel getting his shot here tonight, as Farouk is showing off that championship, and we're about ready to get this match started. If the monkeys in the truck will go back to the ringside area, as now the match is officially started here, as Rugged Rebel starting off quickly here, trying to use maybe that speed against the power of CanaRon, and CanaRon now taking down the Rugged Rebel, and Farouk just kind of watching this matchup thus far, as now he throws a chair into the ring, as the Rugged Rebel and CanaRon, I think they could go for quite a while, as CanaRon takes down the Rugged Rebel. And of course CanaRon, I think he'll try to be a fighting champion and try to keep that belt for as long as possible, but we'll have to see how he does with this first defense, because he's got to, I think once you get that first defense out of the way, other title defenses might come easier. But there's so much action here tonight already. I mean, we have a stacked card that I think to add this matchup would have possibly made the card a lot longer, as looks like Farouk is taking the belt with them, taking the belt away from the ringside area, as CanaRon continues to fight in the ring, as I don't know why Farouk is walking away from the ringside area with the title belt. It's not his title belt to take, by the way, as he tosses the belt down, and he almost tossed it into the crowd. The crowd almost got a free souvenir here at All-American Wrestling, and I don't think that would be very good for Farouk, as he'd probably be paying a fine to BallyDung Wrestling to replace the championship. And of course, Rugged Rebel has been the interim champion, and he was a double champion, holding the light heavyweight title and the interim championship, which of course during the time the Mad Professor was gone, the interim title was created as to basically have all the same privileges of the BallyDung champion. So technically, the Rugged Rebel has been a former BallyDung champion. Well, I guess if you want to call it that, but Britt never officially lost the title, and Rugged Rebel has been he's trying to get his the light heavyweight title belt back, which when he came back, I believe he won it in a match, and now he's just trying to regain it as CanaRon, just trying to figure out what to do, as it looks like Rugged Rebel and Farouk are just having a little bit of disagreement here, as Farouk suplexed back into the ring by the Rugged Rebel, and I think Farouk he's not gonna be very happy with this assault here by the Rugged Rebel. And Rugged Rebel might want to be careful, because Farouk has the authority in this matchup to possibly call for a disqualification if the Rugged Rebel gets too out of hand. But I think Farouk, now taking exception to what the Rugged Rebel did and he's setting him up for the Dominator, and Rugged Rebel now down, and now a cover by CanaRon, and Farouk, he was going for the count there, but I guess he missed out on the count there, as Rugged Rebel showing a lot of technical wrestling ability here in this contest. A swinging neckbreaker there by the Rugged Rebel, and he's trying whatever he can, as Farouk is just trying to be a fair, unbiased official, but I guess with the Rugged Rebel's assault earlier, it's hard to be unbiased against somebody that's been attacking you earlier on in a matchup. As CanaRon and Rugged Rebel, this is turning into a little bit more of a brawl than a wrestling matchup, as CanaRon, backbreaker there by CanaRon. And CanaRon, he's a good competitor, and somewhere down the line maybe I'll have to face him in a matchup, because if he's able to retain that belt, I wouldn't mind mixing it up in the ring with CanaRon. I fought some of his other family members in the past, but it looks like Farouk is now going to deliver a Dominator to CanaRon, maybe to even the playing field there. Takes down CanaRon there with that Dominator maneuver, and now a cover. 1, 2, no, and a kick out there by CanaRon. CanaRon able to avoid a possible near disaster there, as Farouk seemingly now trying to help the Rugged Rebel, as he's admonishing CanaRon for something. I don't know what exactly it was, but CanaRon starting to turn this matchup back around in his favor as he slams down the Rugged Rebel, and Rugged Rebel's knee, I believe, hit that steel chair, and Rugged Rebel might be out. I don't know what more he's got left, as now CanaRon hooks in that sharpshooter maneuver, and Rugged Rebel, as Farouk is checking on it, and the Rugged Rebel just tapped out, but I don't think Farouk called it, as now a cover, and Farouk not even, he's breaking up the pinfall. I don't know whose side Farouk is on now. Is he on, and a hip toss there, a judo type throw there by CanaRon, as now Farouk has got that, chair to the gut there of CanaRon, and now a DDT onto the chair. Now I think it's Rugged Rebel's opportunity. If he wants to win that title, I think that belt is his for the taking here, if he can just pull it off here. As now, drop kick right out of the ring, and the Rugged Rebel might be on the verge of becoming light heavyweight champion again in BallyDung Wrestling, but still, this is a very, very long contest. There's still a lot to be determined here, as Farouk hits going for the Dominator again, and nails it right there on CanaRon. And now, I think the board of directors is starting to question the decision to have Farouk even referee this matchup, and now a cover. 1, no, and a kick out there by CanaRon. Yet again, CanaRon showing tremendous resiliency in this matchup, as Farouk starting to show a little bit of, and there's an arm drag takedown there by the Rugged Rebel. And Farouk has been showing a little bit of favoritism, at least towards Rugged Rebel, and at times towards CanaRon. I don't know if he realized that he's not a competitor in this matchup, as CanaRon ducks out of the way of that attempt, and now a bridge cover, and Farouk slowly counting 1, 2, and is he going to count it? No. he's decided not to count the rest of that bridge pinfall. And I think that CanaRon had the title retained twice already in this matchup. That was clearly going to be a 3 count. But Farouk, with a very slow, deliberate count, I don't know what's going through his mind or why he is doing this, as he tosses CanaRon into the stairs and CanaRon trips over the stairs. And now Farouk helping up the Rugged Rebel. Rugged Rebel, dazed and confused, can't shake the cobwebs. And CanaRon taking down Farouk now, as Farouk is not going to be too happy about that exchange there by CanaRon. And a neck breaker there by Farouk to CanaRon. A little bit of a payback there for what CanaRon did to him, as he tosses CanaRon now back into the ring. And the Rugged Rebel is making his way back to the ring. With that steel chair right to the face. And Farouk just laying out CanaRon with steel chair shots. And this could be where the Rugged Rebel might get his opening. If he can do some kind of a big maneuver to pull, and now a DDT there, a kick to the gut and a DDT, and now if he would just probably go for the cover, CanaRon could be out cold. But no, the Rugged Rebel wants to inflict more damage here in this matchup. But I think he's clear. And Farouk taking down the Rugged Rebel yet again. And CanaRon going back into the ring. Rugged Rebel attacking Farouk with a neck breaker. CanaRon taking down the Rugged Rebel, and I think he's busted him open. And CanaRon setting it up. I think he's going for the sharpshooter. Hooks in the sharpshooter, and that's it. Farouk has just called for the bell. And Farouk has just disqualified the Rugged Rebel from this matchup. And he called for the bell, but I didn't see a tap out there at all. And CanaRon has retained the light heavyweight championship here against some very, very tough competition. And I am just shocked at how this matchup has ended here. CanaRon retaining the light heavyweight title. Rugged Rebel gave it a good go, but nonetheless, CanaRon was just too much on this night for the Rugged Rebel to overcome, as CanaRon celebrates the victory. But there was some shady officiating in some people's minds as to how this matchup was officiated. But nonetheless, CanaRon pulls off the victory, retains the championship. So congratulations to CanaRon on an epic victory here, as he'll celebrate now, and he'll probably celebrate with that belt on Canada Day. Congratulations to CanaRon on the big victory.